Hey, how's it go? Hey, what's up, Farm and Ranch Living? How you doing, man? Sounds. Hey, glow in the dark. My controller's not working. Hold on. What is JJ? Oh, that's my nickname. My nickname. No, no, no. It's just a nickname between me and Farm. Why is my controller not working? Oh, there it goes. Now it's working. I think it was one of his friends he knew a long time ago. That on auto. Man, this game looks too good. Oh man. Sometimes this game just looks too good. All right. All right. So we're going to do some lore discussion. Anything goes, really. And helping the people. Oh, I wanted to get to Necron. Because I want to, on my next video, I want to do, I need that knife, the fingerprint blade. Where's Necron? There. You need a baby Ruth? Dude, candy sounds good. But I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get my six pack back. But those days are over. I'm too old now. Farm should get his six pack back also. Well, I can't even talk. Let me get a drink of coffee real quick. Man, this coffee's good. I wish I knew what it was. Well, I know what it is. It's all my leftover coffee beans I ground up from like 4 different bags. What's up, Jackal? Nothing, man. We're just getting started. Just getting started. Heading to Necron to get the fingerprint blade for next week's video. Oh, that's interesting. You know, at one point in my life, one point in my life, just a few months ago, I thought the Frenzy Flame ending was the actual good ending of the game. Believe it or not. Because if the, you know, that's before I realized that Hayeta and Sherbiri and everybody, the whole Frenzy Flame was a lie, right? Because, you know, returning the world back to into the one, and that all of this was a mistake, you know, to correct a mistake, put everything back. Maybe it was better that way, but it was a lie. No, I don't think yeah, I'm with you with that. There's no good endings. They're all bad for certain people and good for some. Look at this place. Get out of here. Oh, for his blood sugar? Drink honey. Like in hot water? Like. I don't know. Honey's supposed to be like all natural, right? But it's still sugars. I don't think you should eat candy though. It's kind of late. Hey, Joy Toy, nice to see you again. You should probably drink some coffee with them. Splenda, not Splenda. Sweet and Low. Ooh, nice. Oh, an apple? Maybe eat a mango. I love mangoes. I don't think I've ever had a real passion fruit. I've had it in a drink. No, farm is actually very fit. Very fit. All right, so now that we got that grace, Necron, Eternal City. All right, we'll put our summon sign out. Oh, you know what? First, let's go kill the mimic. A single bee in the landscape. Well, they're probably out there. BJJ. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, I mean, I don't go to a gym either. I'm kind of unmedium fit. I would be more of the unfit area. I let myself go, but now I've gone back to doing push-ups and lifting dumbbells and riding my road bike more. Trying to get back fit. A bee in the entire franchise. No. Not no moths and butterflies. Scorpions, spiders. Oh, you know what? That's probably why the world went to crap, because the bees. Because you need bees. Is that? There we go. In this church here. Let us bless these two. Nice. Thank you. Well, the only reference really is what... I mean, if there's the concept of honey, right? For a color, I mean, there's got to be bees. They got to have honey somewhere. See. I love this sword. Beat. Ah, beat. That's very punny. Very punny. I actually have this tattoo right here. Boom. Let's see. Oh, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I get it. Boom. Yep. That is true. Oh, well. If we're talking about that, I took karate back in my younger years. But then I couldn't afford it, so I didn't get too far. All right, farm. Look at this area right here. We're gonna face ourselves, or I'm gonna face myself. But I'm gonna see how good my build is. Does the computer make my build better? Does it play it better than me? Oh look, Elden John is missing the upper half of his torso. Greetings, Preceptor. All right. So this is how Radagon killed Mariko. Ooh. right, he was my little lambkin. America did nothing wrong. I think in the end, I think America didn't know what she was getting into. She's just a victim of circumstance. Just think about it. You're just a village girl, and all these things start happening. And next, you're a god. Or a perceived god. Oh, get behind something. There can only be one. Oh, don't. Nah, I cut off his head. Well, did she really kill them all? Come on, let's think about it. Really, Fire Giant's still alive. That one, Radagon's is a descendant of the Fire Giants, right? So something continued. Someone continued to have descendants. Their bloodline existed, maybe watered down. Oh, if you need help, just put let me know. I'll put down my sign. We've been using EE for Elden Earth, so I'll come help you out if you want. If you want some help. Not finish the job. That's right. I can agree with that statement. Yeah. right. So I like this part of running on the buildings because it makes me feel like Batman sometimes. Running across the rooftops. Wait, am I fat rolling? Sure am. Oh yeah, I'm sick of it too. I mean, it's not that bad in the history of things, right? If you look at what the Hornsent did, or the Nox, or I mean, it's not that bad. People are allowed to make mistakes. Yeah, I don't think I need it. Oh wait, isn't that hammer over there? Yeeks. Yep. A nascent butterfly. I'll let them live. Curious indeed. Very curious. A little bit of foreshadowing, maybe. I'm curious about the game, Farm. Shut up. Yeah. I'm glad you're making sure, man. All right, let's see. Shall we? Let's go. Let's do easy mode real quick on these guys. Where is that sword? Here it is. I don't like using this sword, but it comes in handy. Especially when you're a faith build. Alright, let's put that away. Silver trees? Are these trees mimics too? All this grass is fake? You know, that's curious too. We don't, this is something that we don't see in the, I don't think we see in the rest of the game are street lamps. An advanced culture has street lamps. All right, this is what I need for this week's theory. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I gotta go do Ronnie's quest. Ready? What did it say? I'm not fated? You're not destined to open this. Oh, I thought she loved me. I thought she loved me. I guess not. I can't stand this singing. Oop. Get out of here. Oh, never mind. All right. Oh, you got your goons with you. Yeah. You really? You like that singing? Hold on. I'll let you listen to it for a second. Oh, look at that. A Mikla lily. Oh, it's a Trina's lily. So is Trina like over here listening to this? She was like, I like this song. She's over here with Farm. And they're over here like playing patty cake. From the male bats? I don't think the male bats sing. I think it's the females. The bat monstrosity. Here, I got something for her. Dang. Oh, it's cut content. Oh. Oh. Really? That's interesting. There was somebody who translated this song because it's in Latin. Has anybody ever seen the translation? Lord of the Rings. Get out of here. Lord of the Rings. I'm all for the shared universe, but not with Lord of the Rings. You don't want to die. Yeah, okay. All right, now I can go to Ronnie. Granny. Right. It was something like, what have we done to deserve this, or something like that. Was it Tarnished Archaeologist that translated, or was it the Emerald Gecko? I don't remember. I think it was one of the British ones. Maybe it was Motown. Hold on. Hey, Farm, do you understand? Do you understand Latin, don't you? Hold on. Let's go listen to a song real quick. Ah. Does he? I'll have to look. Man, the one thing about Bonfire VN, I wish his videos were longer. That he would like stay in certain poses for a minute or two to look at him, because sometimes it's like he goes too fast. I'm like, oh man, slow down a little bit. There it is. Here, we can hear it here. Farm, this is going to remind you of church. Oh, okay. We gotta be secret. I missed. Farm. Story of my life. She's got like a bridal thing on her face. A veil. That's what it's called. Farm, do you understand what she's saying? That's exactly it, Jackal. Thank you for that. I mean, you had a better memory than I do. Spend too much time in the sun with my hard hat, baking my brain. All right. I think the Golden Inquisition's gonna bless her, give her absolution. Your prayers have been answered. You can. Oh, do I need to work? Do I need do my game sound, y'all? Is it too low? Let me know. I'm kind of new to this streaming. Oh, well, she's dead now. She told me earlier. I blame her death on you. Okay. Let's see. Where'd you get the translation from? Oh, that land, once blessed, now withered. We've been destined for motherhood, but now have become disfigured. We've wailed and we've wept, but no one comforts us. Golden One, at whom were you angry? Oh, it's in the wiki. Oh, nice. So I guess either Radagon or America cursed them to be this way? Or was it somebody else? Oh, those were the briars from the Guilty Hood. Absolution is about getting forgiveness. Skill is the Estes. I can't even say that word. It's too big. Too doctorate for me. Remember, I have a high school education. Oh, thank you, Jackal. I appreciate it. See, Jackal, he's a true one. He just got promoted to Baker. All right. So everyone here, let me ask you, y'all, honestly, do y'all believe in the magma flood theory? After what we've seen in Night Ring? Oh, almost fell off. No. Convinces you? Okay. Okay. All right, let's go look at a divine tower real quick. Because after what I've seen in Night Rain, I don't think there's the theory from from Tarnished Archaeologist, Sir Tarnished Mr. Tarnished Archaeologist. Ah. Okay, farm. Where are you? Let's see. Where is the tower that has the good view? Okay, so okay, here we go. Here we go. This one's got the magma on the side. We'll get a good view of it, or the supposed magma. Because I was once in the camp that believed in the magma theory, right? But I no longer believe in the magma theory, and the reason for this is because what we see in Night Rain is that the hands, the trees, grow around the towers, right? So but they're spiritual. But if the spiritual became flesh or stone, and the tree, now that to me that looks like wood, like petrified wood. And it if you look at it, it has the spiral of a tree, of the limbs that we see in Night Rain that grow around the tower. Especially here, you can see the spiral, and here too, by the way. So, but I don't want no beef with Tarnish, so don't say that I said that. Y'all keep that. I'm gonna die with it. Okay. Oh, I need to get back on track. Bye, Felicia. Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Let me see. Let me. No, and it's fine. It's fine. You can. I mean, I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm just sharing my thoughts. But if I were gonna try to convince you, I'd show you another one. But I'll do it another day. Ooh. That guy took me a year and a half to find. Oh, wow. You're curious? Hold on. No, there is another one. I was just joking. I haven't really looked that hard into it, but I might now that, you know, it's just been a passing thought every now and then. Hold on, let me get to this grace. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll go look at another one. Yes. And the sad thing, Nick, welcome back. The sad thing about the coated sword is that you don't see many players using it. And I've seen, like, my entire 2,800 hours of playing this game, I've seen one invader use it. And I was impressed. I killed him, but I was impressed that he was trying to use it. And it has that nice ring to it. Really? Farm that farm I'm gonna yes, yes. 100% farm. Hold on. Okay. So we sell this one. This one's got the tree around. I mean, the supposed tree. This one too. Let's look at this one. This one right here is closer. Yeah, the cipher pata is great too. Pata. This, which is pata in Spanish is foot, but I'm not sure if it's pronounced the same way. Or all right, let's see. All right, so roots. Where is it? I guess it's on the other side. We'll go to the other side. Now, if we see this side being spiral, I mean, that's one more point for me to believe, to lean towards what I was saying. Let's see. Starting looks very spiral. All right. All right, so we follow the crack up, spiral, spiral. No, oh, geez. All right, yeah, I mean, there's another one, very spiral. I see it. Well, I thought it was carved too at one time too. I'm not gonna lie. Another reason I'm not wait, but so you think the spiral? Wait, hold on, Jackal. Okay, I just reread what you wrote twice. So you think that the ships at the Cerulean coast are there because of the magma flood? All right, let's go look at another one. I think I've heard somebody say that too, but I didn't think of it that way either. I figured the way it looks to me when I look at them is that they were just normal ships crossing the ocean, and I'll show you where I picked that up from. Another spiral. I mean, starts from right, going up left, petrified wood. Because I don't think magma would make a pattern like that, like all of these do. And yeah, when magma dries, it's black, isn't it? Or lava? I'm not sure. Anyways, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go here. Well, well, you're Okay, then why there's no magma near the ship? Hmm. Hold on. Let me. Let me ride through Liurnia real quick. Isn't there a gray somewhere around here? Stone floats on magma. I think the stone would melt, but this is a fantasy world too. So, I mean, I don't want to apply too much real world stuff to it. I guess maybe. Okay, this thing's partially in the rock. Magma. Okay, so I mean, okay. Partially in the rock there. A giant magma wall, maybe? But also, when it comes to these stone coffins, I've always thought they were sinking because of like the soft, watery sediment of this marsh or whatever you want to call this area. You know, until and then I saw this lone one over here. You know, it crashed on here. All right. Well, dang. Now that I look at it with the magma lens, I figured this one came from that direction, from the west. Oh, what happened to my map? All right, so see, I figured I always believed they were just drifting across the ocean like the Vikings used to do with their dead, you know, before they shot the arrow and lit them on fire. Okay. I don't know, man. You got me on that one. Oh no. Well, let me see if I can kill him with this sword. Ouch. Oh man, I'm curious. I mean, I don't know. I got nothing. Jackal's got me in a corner. it, the, I don't know. I would want to say, a part of me wants to say something about the hollow earth theory, but I mean, there's an ocean above a giant cave underneath the ground, right? Because like all of this, right, is all underneath the ocean. So if, I don't know, perhaps there wasn't an ocean there at one time. I don't know. All right, I'm going to head towards the fissure. We're going to go look. And we're going to talk about this. Oh wait, man, we can't go in the fissure. Because Nicholas' charm is so low. Ouch. Wow. Well. Extremely ancient. Extremely, I mean. But you know what could give us an idea if this was magma? Let's go see Moog real quick. Now these ships are depicted here. Now, are they going to be depicted with magma or water? Dang. There went that idea. I'm going to say water. I'm going to say water. You know why? Because if these are like a record, and if that was magma carrying the dead, and then like the next scene is people, maybe they weren't dead at first. Maybe they cooked inside. Then survivors found the land. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I just realized those are the same ones from Ballarat. Those guys on the bottom, they're on the doors. Okay, so hey, what's up, Cayman? I forgot how to say your name. Sorry, Cayman, like the shark, I think. We're discussing the stone coffins and if it was water or magma that they were on. Let's see if we can get a better picture, a better. Where's a? Okay, here's a good one. I won't get too close to it. Okay. I'm gonna say that underneath the stone coffins there, that's I'm gonna say that's like ocean waves. Well, why would it be magma? It came in because the. Well, let me give you a little backtrack, right? So I was discussing the divine. We were discussing tarnished archaeologist's theory about the magma flood, and how he one of his evidence that he presents is the magma on the side of the divine towers. And I was presenting a counter argument saying that I don't believe that it's magma, but the trees, petrified trees of what we see in Night Rain, of the divine towers trapped in those hand trees, right? And we went to go look at them, and they did have like some spirals and stuff like that. And then, how did we get to this? Does anybody? I don't remember how. Oh, then we got to the stone coffins because they're like buried halfway into the earth, and with magma and the flood or something like that. So we're trying to figure out if there was a magma flood, did the stone coffins come on the flood, or was it just water when they showed up on the Cerulean coast? Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good theory. And I used to believe in it until Night Rain. Wait a minute. If these wait. Okay, so so that means that these ruins here, these dynastic ruins of Elden John, are at the same time were around when the stone coffins showed up. My mind just put that together. Wait, so if these are here, where does that mean? Does that mean the Cerulean coast was ripped up from this area? Could this been part of the Cerulean coast before it was Sunk underground? I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let me get back to Ronnie. Ranny. Oh, there we go. I believe that too, Cayman. That they all died in the magma flood? I mean, that's possible. Or, I mean, erosion just exposed their bodies, died of natural causes. Going all out. We're running out of health. Oh, man, no. Bye, Jotoy. Have a good one. They do. Wait, glow in the dark. What are you saying? The hold on. Let me back read here. Hmm. Well, okay, they could be the same ones. I will give you that because we do see the giant skeletons there in the mountaintops of the giants, right? That they are present. Um, but I'm not sure if America's army, even with Godfrey, could defeat giants. You know, 'cause, look, there's one. And I think there's another one, another skull somewhere around here. I believe somebody had said that they'd consider these like the Titans, or they could be, you know, they could be considered the old gods, because if with the what's that meteoric sword, if that's an arrowhead, it could have belonged to them, right? Where is it? Oh, I must have it in the right. Like, there's another one there. In my opinion, I believe that they're older. They're older than the giants that we see here dead. They seem to make up the mountain. There's another one over there. And this one's actually kind of interesting because I've looked at his pose before, and he's almost like in a crucified state. His head is sunk down. And you see his chest. Oh yeah. If I was gonna if I was gonna do a timeline, these giants would be, along with the meteoric sword, these guys would be the oldest. If the meteoric sword is an arrowhead, it belonged to these guys. Oh, you can't see nothing. They could. Oh, you know what? If the lands between has a, if they have a myth or mythology about like Atlas holding up the world, if they have something like that, it probably would have come from them. They definitely have big old skulls. But imagine how imagine when these beings were alive. Where are their structures? I mean, probably this chain holding the mountain together. Elden John a giant? Perhaps. He might be related to or along the same vein of people that we see in Necron sitting on those seats. Though exactly that lady right there. Or man, I'm not sure. Wait, can we get a better view of her? A Crucible of Titans. I just wonder what these people ate. How much did they eat, drink? Well, oh, what the hell? I don't know. I don't know what to think of them. Giants, definitely. Does she have a toe ring? Is that what I'm seeing? Man. I have no idea. What? James. Hey, James, how you doing? Really? I don't know. I just think, to me, it seems like a strange practice to put these, I don't know, revered matrons on giant. Why not bury them? Why mummify them in public for everyone to see? I don't know. It's a weird practice. Do I have the other one? Let me see. No, the other one's over here, isn't it? Ancestor worship to me? Hey, that's not bad. Where's the one? And there's one in Celia. The one in Celia is missing the body. Do I have Celia? Right, where is it? Where is it? Celia. The back streets. Damn. God bless you. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a flawless victory. All right, there's one there. Nobody. Nobody's here. You know what, Jacko? I think you might be right. I think that those are like, oh, okay, 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 blah. Let me get my thoughts together, Jackal. So, based on what Jackal just said about those Titans may have been citizens from the Blackstone civilization, if those are the citizens of that civilization, that would make so much sense because their structures are huge, right? And if they're ancient, if the in the Blackstone, we know they're just the raw ruins and everything. It could be that's definitely. I'm 89% on that one, saying that that's probably right, because those structures are huge. And the best place to look at that is here. So if their civilization was of these massive giant people and they built stuff, they built the lands between, because I believe the lands between is artificial. I mean, it would make sense. It would make sense because it matches their height. So like if that's in like an archway right there that they were walking under, it would match like a doorway or anything. Oh my God. Can't, you threw me off, thanks. It has layers. All right, calm down, Shrek. Calm down. It does. Unfortunately, you're not wrong. Good job. Let's go look over here. Wait a minute. Okay, so let me retract. Perhaps there was a magma flood. But let me say this. That's not what we see on the Divine Towers. What we see on the Divine Towers is the tree hands. But the presence of the magma flood elsewhere in the world seems to be a certainty. So I'm back to 75% on that. But we don't see it. But the evidence of it being on the Divine Towers is not, for me, does not show that. The Divine Towers would be newer than the magma flood. So perhaps the magma flood is what wiped out the raw ruins, or the raw civilization, or the Blackstone civilization, whatever you want to call it. And that's why we see presence of raw everywhere in the lands between. We see it in Liurnia, we see it in Caelid, we see it in underground, we see them here in the mountaintop of the giants. Limgrave. I was going to say Limville. We see presence of the raw ruins here. No, James, that's I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. Were you here when I was showing the what that is? Well, what I think it is. Then who were these Naples? All right, so that looks like petrified wood. And it looks like the wood from the trees that we see in Elden Ring that wraps around the Divine Towers. Because it's petrified wood, and we see the spiral shape because look at the lines. They're all horizontal, right? And magma. What we've seen in game is like we don't see anything spiral, right? Magma looks like that, running off the cliffs, right? Oh, snake people. Snake people. Then who were the snake people? The Godskin nobles? Right, let me show you another example. I know we're retreading here, but it's good to get everybody on the same page, right? Oh, you can't see it very well. The weather. Well, you can kind of see the spiral shape. Let me go reset the world. All right. Let's go back and look at this one. Yeah, Kay. I'm curious. I haven't heard of snake people, but let me know. I'm always here. You know what? I probably will make that Discord, make it easier to communicate. All right, so you can see the spiral here of the tree. Oh, those. Okay, the volcano manor people. Snake. Okay, I get it. Okay, now, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I've never really gave them much thought, to be honest. I might have to. Oh, that creeped me out.
Someone please kill him. That horrendous serpent. Praetor Rykard. You're tarnished. Here to put the demigods to the sword. Then please, kill the great serpent. The one that devoured Praetor Rykard. I left the serpent-slaying spear in the Lord's chamber. Worthy tarnished. Brandish the spear and run him through. The great serpent. That unspeakable monstrosity.
All right, I'm gonna let you know right now. I did not know this guy. This one was voice acted. He's a ghost that can speak. Is there? The only other one that I can think of is Melina that has that ability.
Praetor Rykard's ambitions, though blasphemous, marked him a worthy sovereign, but they were reduced to gluttonous depravity once he gave himself to the serpent. Whatever that thing is, it is no longer Praetor Rykard. Someone must kill him to spare him and his ambitions from further dishonor.
This guy's kind of along the same vein of Saint Trina, huh? What else does he say?
Worthy tarnished. It is the only thing that can kill that horror. Run it through. The great serpent. Worthy it is run.
Wow. Hey, what's up, boss? Welcome back. You missed a really good discussion. Really good. Talking about the magma and the lack of magma. All right, let's go look at these serpents. All right, the short version. Some of us don't believe there was a magma flood. Some of us do believe there was a magma flood, and we want to thank Tarnished Archaeologist for his good work on that. The Divine Towers, in my opinion, don't show magma flood, but the trees that grow on it that we see from Night Raid. That's my take. Mongrel intruder. Wouldn't it suck to have a house here? No, and if you go back and look at the feed, we look at it, and to me it looks like there's spiral shaped petrified wood and not magma. But I could be wrong. Probably not. But maybe. Oh yeah. Man, you know, I look at this and I look at the shape of the building, especially that wall. Like, what? And then there's, oh man. Oh, you want to see a section that I didn't even know existed for like a year and a half? Hey, look, Kay, there's your snake eyes. I'll bless him. I blessed him just for you. Look, I'll show you the place I did not know it existed. Took me forever. Matter of fact, I looked up a guide to see like what the hell. That door right there. So I had noticed that there was this item over here on the top of this whatever, and I was like, how in the hell do I get over there, right? And look at me now. I'm still struggling, trying to figure out how to get over there. Oh, I got to get on top of the roof. How do I get on top of the roof? Dang. There is a way. You know what? I'm just gonna jump. Let me open this door. Oh, the ladder to the roof. That's right. See? So yeah, I never looked down. And I remember landing here and I was telling Cholesterol, I was like, oh my God, there's a whole section. And here we go. This will be the perfect Elden Ring horror movie. Think about it. You're just chilling, common guy. And you're like, oh, what's going on? And you're like, oh, dead bodies. And then you see Michael Voorhees right here. And the whole movie should be like running away from him because he's so strong. And, you know, perfect horror movie. Let me kill him. Oh, man. Oh, no, he's going to kill me, maybe. No, it takes more. It takes more than that to kill me. Not much more. Yeah. Nobody looked. That was a practice run. Yes. Michael Voorhees, Michael Myers, that type of... I think Elden Ring should be like a horror movie. There's so many, like a cosmic horror movie, slasher film. I think... Because, you know, like the omen killers, man, they hunt omens, and, you know, omens don't start off bad. But, you know, it could be like, I don't know. If I was going to write a story about an omen, right, it would be an omen wanting to be good, right? You think, oh yeah, we've seen this, the misunderstood bad guy, or the misunderstood person with the heart of gold. And then he's hunted by the omen killers, right? And at the end of the movie, he is the villain. He becomes a villain because of the situation. I think would be a really good plot twist. And then it would spark this discussion about nature versus nurture, and everybody would be like, oh, his environment made him the killer. And then like in the sequel, it would be about him being the killer. And then the omen killers would return to hunt him down, and then the cycle continues. If I was gonna write a book about it, or not a book, a movie. Oh, congratulations, Jackal. Congratulations. That is, I know that feeling. It's a very good feeling. Wait, is that the first time I got that on this character? No. Oh, you know what? They could make this whole village like, what's that Rob Zombie movie? House of a Thousand Corpses. Let us pray. Pray to America with me. Let us pray. Dr. Satan. Dr. Evil. Wait, there's somebody back here. Dun dun dun. What's he doing? Damn. 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 Beast blood. Oh. We need something closer. Rykard, what have you done? These poor Albinorix. Made only to suffer. Unhand me, you fiend. Whoops. Wow. That's another thing I never noticed either, is that their feet are also, I didn't notice it till recently, that their feet are like fading from existence, like literally. Is this guy like non-aggressive? You're free. You're free. Get out of here. Oh, wrong move. All right. Now you're free from your mortal coil. I'm getting sidetracked again. I'm supposed to go do Granny. This game. Go get him, big dog. Go get him. Oh. Wow. Here, one thing that's always puzzled me is how do animals learn glintstone sorceries, like the wolves, the dragon? Be one shot? I mean, dang. No. I know Radagon taught them, and sure, the dragons, now that I think they have the 5 fingers, right? But wolves? How do you communicate with animals? I mean, it is a video game. I have no idea. I don't know. Does that question make sense? But, I mean, sorceries require like a high level of intelligence. I figured, because you have to. I think the glintstone dragon. Oh, boss. Maybe. Or maybe they were sorcerers. Oh, anyways, here's magma. Anyways. Where is the sword? And get old lieutenant out. Whoa. Wow. I might be able to one-shot him. Or not even one-shot. I might be able to kill him. No. I got close. Why? Probably because they're closer to the earth than dragons are. Robinson, I'm gonna try to kill that dragon. If I died, will it come back? All right, I'm gonna have to test it. If I die, does it come back? No, it's gone. Oh, dang. I love this sword. Out of all the katanas, this is my favorite one. And it does pretty good damage against Malekith. Just a little hint. I have no idea why. It doesn't do that damage that we just saw, though. But it'll take chunks off of Malekith. There she is. You know, I thought about doing a YouTube short where I take all like the footage that I have of Ronnie and like to a love song and making this like romantic sappy video and seeing if anybody likes that. But I'm like, nah, I might do it. I was thinking, I was listening. What was it? Skid Row. I remember you. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand. Love letters in the sand. Anybody? No? Skid Row? Okay. I always wonder why these. That's a good question. Do it because you want to? Hey, yes, James. Well, yeah, but just because I want to doesn't mean I have time. But I could do it. I also have a little statue of her. I have a statue of Letta, and I have a statue of Ronnie right here on my desk. I have 2 Elden Ring tattoos. I have a disc plate of Elden Ring. Yeah. I have two Alexander statues. Or Alexander. Wait, is she really sitting on a sack of books? Let's not be pervy here. We're looking for books. Goon on your own time. I'm looking for books. I don't see any books. You might be right. Oh, wait. Is that books? Or is that just a... Oh, I think I saw some like papers. Or maybe is it... Hold on, let me pull this out. The primal current is actually the greater will. Nah, I can't see any books, bro. But I see feet. Uh, about Godwin being a martyr. Um, I have a video on that, but it's like it's in the Great Rune is a lie. I I think I think it makes sense to me that Godwin was going to be a martyr to death and death to guide those who were lost in death. And with Ronnie's interference, the ritual went wrong and he became the Prince of Death. And those that were lost in death became those who live in death now, because now they follow Godwin, or they follow the corpse of Godwin. Godwin is an enigma wrapped inside of a, what's the saying? A question mark or something like that? Well, Nick, I mean, I can't refute that. I mean, that's a good theory you have there. For me, I would say that when Godwin was murdered and he became the Prince of Death, Farum Azula was still attached to the land and still probably a ghetto slum or whatever before it was knocked into the sky or hit by the meteor. James, you are correct. Yes, because what we learned, I'm not sure if you've done the DLC yet, but what we learned in the DLC from Emir is that there is no difference between incantations and sorceries. You in Farum Azula, there's Death Root around the area where you fight the Crucible Knight. Oh, okay. Well, if that's what you think, I mean, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, man, I wonder why you. One of these days, you're gonna have to expand on that for me, Jackal. Death Blight and Death Root are synonymous, I believe. Death Blight is the effect of Death Root, or the effect of that magic. But they're the same thing, the two sides of the same coin. They both stem from Godwin and his whatchamacallit. I don't want to say his power, but his corruption of that power. That's what I'm trying to say. Glow in the dark. You could be right. Let's see, boss. I think that. I'm not understanding, boss. If you want to explain that a little bit more, please. Jackal. You could be right. I mean, and if I was to defend that statement, Jackal, that Godwin's not the first, may not be the first Death Prince, is that we also are led to believe that Godfrey is the first Elden Lord, but then we learn that there are rumors of other Elden Lords, and Placidusax is rumored to be one. So, I mean, it does set a precedence to the lie of America's lineage or association being the first of everything. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, boss. I tend to believe that the death root that we find in the Shadowlands means that it was there before Godwin had been dead. Let's see. Hold on, Meta. Let me read what you said. Let me read it slow. Godwin's. Oh, that's interesting. I never thought about it that way. Yeah. Pheromonezilla is an enigma as well. Yeah. Okay, so I think, boss, for your question, or your question there, I think that America shattered, or not, didn't shatter the Elden Ring, but maybe took it apart before Godwin's death, because how could Godric inherit it, his great rune? It's definitely a time paradox now. Farum Azula would have to be in the same place where uh, the it's set apart, just like the round table, just like what was it FromSoft said a few months ago before Night Rain came out. They said that in a corner pocket of time or something, one of their Twitter posts, they stated that sat the round table. No, Meta, I would have to disagree with you respectfully, of course. Because let me give you another thing that makes me believe that it was, and it doesn't really have any connection. Never mind. What I was gonna say is that we know that what's his face, Vike was gonna become Elden Lord, right? He had two great runes, right? And whose great runes did he have? Godwin's and Ronnie's. The only No, I take that back. He had Ronnie's and then he had somebody else's. Because Godwin's went down his lineage. Because okay, boss, if they were gonna be inherited like that, like you said, it would be bequeathed, right? And just like you know, they would use that word instead of inherit. It would be it was bequeathed to Godric, or that line of the golden lineage, because Godwin was already dead. So if the Elden Ring was broken and Godwin wasn't there to inherit it, or that means he would be bequeathed to Godric's line, or the next in line. Yeah, so Godwin got his great rune. He's murdered. It goes down his line into whatchamacallit, Godric inherits it. The Elden Beast. And to believe that and to believe that, you would have to accept that the Elden Beast isn't the Elden Ring. Because when you kill the Elden Beast, it says God slain, right? But the Elden Ring still exists. So that tells me two separate things. The Elden Beast may have been guarding the Elden Ring, may have been the Shadowbound Beast to the Elden Ring. And you didn't see me do the quote fingers on Shadowbound Beast. Nick, are you talking about Godwin's body turning into the monstrosity that it is? If you are, I have no idea. Meta, that's what we're led to believe. But we also know that great runes can be made as well. And it also says that Placidus Sax glow in the dark. It also says that Placidus Sax was an Elden Lord too, but we also know that's a lie. Or not necessarily the full truth. There's a what am I there is I don't want to use the word manipulation, but there's a false truth in that statement where they tell us that the Elden Beast is the Elden Ring. There's something not entirely true about that. I'm gonna have to make that Discord so boss you can write that all out. Nick, as to your question, yeah, everybody's right on that. She put in a soul or in a doll. Jackal, you could be right. It's probably got a glint zone somewhere that we don't see. Just like Sullen. Because that's how Sully's moving her body back and forth between the dolls. If Ronnie's a practitioner of magic, then yeah, she would know about that. At that level. What time is it? All right. Any last questions? Any last comments? I got work in the morning. My next day off at work is going to be the 19th, so I got to stay on schedule. Not yet. I'm about to make one though. I'll probably do it at lunch break tomorrow. Glow in the dark. I cannot refute that. That's right. I'll probably post it on YouTube or at the bottom of a quick video. I'll make a quick video. I don't know how to get it out. Or you know what? I'll do it. I'll put the link for it in tomorrow's stream. Boss, I would agree with you. And I don't think it was, I don't think it was Noclateo either. Night Rain. All right, everybody. I'm going to go do some laundry and I'll be back tomorrow. Same Inquisition time, 7 o'clock, Texas time. Same Inquisition channel. All right. Good night, everybody. Be safe out there. See y'all tomorrow.